To begin, how to start. Do I have an original thought in my head? I need to turn my life around. What do I need to do? I need to fall in love.
Only I could meet someone new.
What is love, anyway?
I guess my chances of that happening are somewhat diminished.
What is it to be
I finally put my real self into something.
What is your real self, do you think?
I don't know yet.
I'm a walking
It's a terrible curse.
I have no understanding of anything outside of my own panic and self-loathing and pathetic little existence. It's like the only thing I'm actually qualified to write about is myself and my own self. We open on Charlie Kaufman, fat, old, bald, repulsive, sitting in a Hollywood restaurant across from Valerie Thomas.
David Bordwell, who is one of the most prominent film theorists to define classical Hollywood film genres, describes the classical three-act structure Hollywood narratives, presenting psychologically defined individuals who struggle to solve a clear-cut problem or to attain specific goals. In the course of this struggle, the characters enter into conflict with others or with external circumstances. This puts them into a predetermined character arc in the conventional three-act structures of the most Hollywood screenplays. However, most of Kaufman's characters are not psychologically defined individuals. They are rather introverted, trapped, and alienated artists. They seek to find themselves through the internalization of their art. So instead of entering into conflicts with the external world, they manage to find ways to use the external world in order to enter into a conflictual relationship with their own self.
What happens when a man goes through his own portal?
Is there any risk of brain damage?
Well, technically speaking, the procedure is brain damage, but it's on a par with a night of heavy drinking. Nothing you'll miss.
It raises all sorts of philosophical type questions, you know, about the nature of self,
I don't understand what I'm looking at.
about the existence of a soul. Am I me? Is Malkovich Malkovich?
Malkovich?
Kaufman visually creates this other self in order to show this emotional conflict and rivalry. David LaRocca, in his book The Philosophy of Charlie Kaufman, explains Kaufman explores how that alternity is made manifest. In several cases, he devotes a lot of attention to illustrating the literal manifestation of one's inner other self. This is how his screenplays form a marriage of conceptual sophistication, which make the line between fiction and reality, self and other, indistinguishable. His labyrinthine structuring is meant to enable the visualization of the emotional journey of the characters, rather than creating a coherent narrative unfolding. Let me show you how Kaufman writes himself into his scripts and make them hyper-metatextual. It is necessary to explore the notion of one's identification through their reflection. This all goes back to Narcissus from Greek mythology.
Theater piece. You know, something big and true and tough. I finally put my real self into something.
You're actors playing actors. You're in the scene, you're not just filming it. You're in the scene.
I'm insane. I've written myself into my screenplay. That's kind of weird, huh?
I've been following you for 20 years.
Self-indulgent.
And I've learned everything about you by following you. So hire me, and you'll see who you truly are.
This is so... All right, we should get started if we want to get the procedure underway tonight. There's some work to do.
You might already heard it.
It's narcissistic. It's solipsistic. It's pathetic. I'm sure you had good reasons, Charles. You're an artist.
Peekaboo.
Malkovich!
We all just loved the Malkovich script.
Thanks.
Such a unique voice. Boy, I'd love to find a portal into your brain.
Trust me, it's no fun.